Hello, everybody. Welcome back again. How are you? Hope you're good. Okay, let's move on. Today, we're going to be talking about a show called a K drama called Bride of Habaek. Yes, let's get into it. So Bride of Habaek is about this narcissistic water god who actually really doesn't care about anyone but himself. Like really, he is that kind of god, I guess. Anyway, one day he gets put on a mission by the authorities of the heavens, and he's sent to Earth to find and retrieve some powerful stones before he can return back and actually claim his position as king. Because he's a water god, so he was going to be king of his realm, which is his rightful heritage. So yeah, he's narcissistic, so doesn't really see anything more than what is in front of him, especially if it is himself. So he doesn't really know how to deal with people and human beings. As a result, he enlists the help of, not really enlists actually, he needs the help and he demands the help of servants. One of them is this mini god. Apparently they have mini gods there and they don't really serve much purpose other than just being the slaves of the gods. Yeah, so that's just really what they do. He also needs the help of this human lady, and she's a psychiatrist, and actually there was something special about her. She comes from a long line of servants to the gods, so her family has always been serving the gods. Obviously it's the 21st century, so nobody does that anymore. So she didn't even know that was a thing until he came and demanded her help and all that. And at first she was reluctant, how do you expect to do that? I have a business of my own, I have my own life. Why are you just coming to infringe on my space, infringe on my area, on my section? Anyway, eventually though, she helps him out, and together with him and the mini god, they all come together and fight against the forces that are against him. Yeah, and find the stone and do everything doable. Yes. I'm sorry, there really isn't much to it other than that. Yeah. It was actually very funny, especially Habaek. The actor brung it, seriously, he did so well. There was this way of he was able to just balance his ignorance and stupidity with confidence. He literally did not know what to do, whatever, but he was not even ashamed of it. This kind he felt like it was even his right for you to do it for him. Do this, He's like, what's that? I don't know what that is. And he says it with such pride. Bro, are you really that ignorant of the 21st century? He was like that. It was really funny. He was so aloof, so out of it. And he did not even care. He wasn't even ashamed of it. People are like, okay, so do this or do that for yourself. And he's like, what's that? I don't know what that is. And he says it without, bro, this is the 21st century. Nobody does that for anybody anymore. Especially with the lady. He expected so much from this lady. Man, and she wasn't having it a lot of times. But, I don't know. Just the dynamic between both of them was very funny. I really liked it. I think he was actually I say it, I don't say it a lot, but I say it more often than I expected to. But the main character was my favorite character in this show as well, because really he was very humorous. I think the actor did a solid job. I also liked the interaction between him and the mini god as well. That guy was, I liked the the connection that they had, you know, the fact that he was really his slave, but at the same time, he was like his only friend, the only person that could actually fully understand him. I liked it. The girl as well, with the both of them, both the Habaek and the mini god, their interaction too was nice. I think it was just more so a comedy and drama than anything else. Yeah, so they really excelled well in that. There were also some side characters, and they were gods actually, but they left the heavens to stay on earth, and you know, as a result, they were like very popular, successful, rich, and all that. I mean, like, people did not know they were gods, but there was just something so extra about them that they ended up, like, you know, getting fame and fortune. So they enjoyed it, because I think in the heavens they were not like even very, very important like that, but on earth they were worshiping, not worshiping them, but like they were famous and not like they were idols. So like they enjoyed it there, and having Habaek come, I think he was also their god as well, like their king. So there was some sort of tension and, like, you know, drama in that, like, among them too. But at the end of the day too, they were able to resolve it, and you know, things worked out. There wasn't really anything special about them. They were just there to serve, like they served their purpose basically. Whatever it is that they were supposed to do, they did it, and they did it well. They were entertaining enough. That being said, though, I would say that the story kind of progressed a little longer than I would have expected, because for me there were a lot of fillers and a lot of unnecessary scenes. If it was like 10 or 12, so I think it would have been better, because I mean, there was character development, especially on like Habaek's side, but I think a lot of it could have been stopped. Like, I mean, could have taken a shorter time, especially with the whole magic and stuff, because a lot of things did not make sense, and you know, they were explaining things like away and things that were supposed to, like, it just kind of took me out of it, because it wasn't just working for me. Like, I don't know if they had stuck to what they were doing, because there was still a lot, especially from the lady's point of view, and the fact that her descendants had something to do with something in the past and all that. Her descendants, her ancestors had something to do, like, with the water god and all the stones they were looking for and stuff like that. So I think if they had stuck to that more and a little less, I mean, I think a lot of it, though, a lot of the fillers were comedy, and it was entertaining, but I think they should have like dialed it down a little bit and cut some of the episodes out, in my opinion, because eventually it became really boring and really generic and really cliche and really predictable. And by the time I was done with it, or like towards the end, I was really waiting for it to finish. Yeah, if I were to rate it, I would say it was generally unremarkable. I can't even remember a lot of what happened, and that for me is not a good sign, because I really enjoy reminiscing over things I watched. I mean, for somebody that likes watching stuff, you value the stuff you watch, and if it's something that ends up being, you know, not memorable, it just kind of feels like, why did I spend my time there? I'm not much of a drama romance person, though, so I think that's probably where that's coming from, and I think other people will be able to watch it and like it. Generally, people that watch K-dramas are not like me. I'm more of a thriller, more of a sci-fi action kind of person, so all those romance and drama doesn't really work for me. So this is like biased and opinionated. I think if you go and watch it yourself, you probably will enjoy it. Yeah, it was a solid show, but for me, unremarkable. Not going to remember it anytime soon, probably immediately after I finish shooting this video. Anyway, that's it for me and Bride of Habaek. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, please comment, please share, please subscribe, please, or even dislike. It's okay. I'm fine with anything. It's okay. Sorry, that was a little too dramatic. Anyway, thank you so much. And as always, I wish each and every one of you wellness in every single area of your lives. Bye-bye.